Hey there, Eddie. I thought you would appreciate that sign. I'm in Omaezaki. Doesn't look round to me. Flat as a pancake. Finally, a few degrees cooler than it has been.
Sorry, boys, I have to push the nose down to deal with the curve. What are you talking about? Guys, we're going 500 fucking miles per hour. There's 8 inches per mile squared down there. I have to buckle this thing down a couple hundred feet, like in a fraction of a second.
Central casting. Look at that guy. Central casting.
These are central casting. If I'm doing a movie, I pick you. He's a real talent, a real guy, and he is central casting. Do we agree? Central casting.
This guy's out of central casting. I'm telling you, there's nobody in Hollywood that can look like this guy.
These guys are central casting, like from a movie. Bring him to Hollywood. Make a military movie, and he's the star of the movie. That happened once before, you know. That did happen once before. My friend, central casting. I always call him central cast.
I implore you to research. Has it gotten warmer or cooler over the last 500 years? It's gotten warmer by about 2 degrees Fahrenheit. So why is that not frozen? It's frozen now. And if it's 2 degrees warmer than it used to be, that land should be frozen. So should that. But it's not. They don't even show any land here. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Here, on this globe, you've got land. See it? Right there. On this modern one, nothing. You know, people, we're stupid here. You think us flat earthers are dumb. I'm telling you right now, you're just not questioning shit. It's all right here for you. Why isn't there ice there if we're warmer now than they were then?
I'm not here to say the earth is flat, and I'm not here to say it's round either, but if we were to use a compass, I'd let the facts speak for themselves. A compass only recognizes north. Every other direction is just a reference point based on where north is. The needle always points to the center, which is the North Pole. Now, how could a compass point south if south is considered down? Many believe that if you travel in one direction, you will eventually come back to where you started, but that only holds true for east and west. East and west are curved paths that constantly adjust to stay aligned with north. So, when people say they've circled the globe and ended up in the same place, they were only traveling east or west. However, traveling south is a completely different scenario. South is any direction moving away from the center. If you keep heading south far enough, you will eventually reach the ice wall. Unlike east or west, if you go south, you'll never loop back to where you began. This is one of the reasons why they discourage traveling south. Even the compass seems to discourage it. That's why the compass always points back to north, almost as if it's telling you to turn around, because if you keep going south and somehow manage to go past that ice wall, there might be more land. And that's something they don't want you to discover, because they don't want you to be free.
Flat Earth models from mad different cultures, dog. Look at Greek. Look at the Greek one, dog, with the dome over that mother. Let's go to the next one. Celtic. Wow. Why in the is theirs like that, dog? Let's go to the next one. Now, Persia, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Y'all got a whole snake over that mother. That's different. But you see that turtle? Yeah. This is how all the old cultures saw the world back then, dog. Go to the next one. Mesopotamia. Look at that shit, dog. Everybody got the firmament. The waters being divided like a mother. Go to the next one. Look at the Vikings, dog. Ice wall and shit. A tree. And this is what's interesting about this Viking one to me. You see the tree going all the way through that motherfucker? But if you look at the land, it looked like them motherfucking petrified tree stumps, dog, that they would call a motherfucking mountain today. That's different. Go to the next one. Babylonian. Look at that shit. Look at that shit right there, dog. Big ass pyramid. That's interesting. Just like the big ass tree stump. Go to the next one. Even the Masons shit look like that. Dog. Go to the next one. Incan. Look at that shit. Same shit, dog. Look at that shit. Firmament. Land separating the motherfucking waters. Dog. Because the ocean is outer space. In my opinion, allegedly. Go to the next one. Islam. Look at that shit. Yeah, dog. Different shit. And it's different levels. You see their levels? Yeah. Go to the next one. Japan. Ooh. Would you look at that? 4 corners. You can't see that other one. Yeah. Shit is different. Shit is different, dog. Go to the next one. Now, this one, I don't know, honestly. But I see what they talking about. I get it. Dog. Go to the next one. Roman. Look at that shit. That's motherfucking interesting. Go to the next one. Navajo. Look at that shit. Right in front of your face. All these different cultures. Go to the next one. Look at the Chinese one. You seeing it overhead. Right there. Right in front of your motherfucking face. Go to the next one. The motherfucking Mayan one. Look at that shit right there, dog. Right in front of your face. This is how all these different cultures said the world looked. Huh? This shit is crazy how the f we go from this right here to this right here, dog. It looked like they stripped everything away. Took all the shit away. Like, no. That's not how it look. There's no land in between. It's just a whole ball. When all these different motherfucking cultures got the same depiction of how the earth looks. And just out of no motherfucking where, y'all motherfucker, oh no. That's not real. So how the all these different cultures got the same depiction of the motherfucking planet? Huh? And now it's supposed to be like this. Yeah. You motherfuckers got some explaining to do. You lie like a motherfucker. You're real good at deceiving, motherfucker. And been doing it for a long time. And you got me f***ed up, dog. But what do y'all think about all these cultures having close to the same depiction of how the planet actually look? Dog. Peace.
I'd like to ask everyone to join me, and let's take a moment of silence for the globe. Rest in pieces.
I tell you what, Flat Earth is taking me back to religion again. I shouldn't lie. I'm gonna be a Christian again because there's a lot of backup. There's a lot of text in the Bible which speaks about Flat Earth, supports Flat Earth. So I think there's a truth in this religion. But it's only NASA. NASA is a deceiver. But look, Hebrew, Najavo, Inca, Egyptian, the Norse, Hindu, and Mayans, or they're all like Flat Earth, non-rotating, non-removable, it cannot be moved. Right, check this out. 200 plus Bible verses speaking about Flat Earth. Look, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna be a Christian again. Look, there's a truth about this. Check in a Quran as well. He who has made for you the earth as bed. He who has made for you the earth like carpet spread out, flat earth. Genesis 1, the first book in the Bible, speaks about flat earth, the dome that separated the waters from the waters. But now, going back to your comment, if the government doesn't want God to be known, then why does the USA alone provide $1.2 trillion per year to religions? Sounds a bit counterproductive. Well, that's a big claim. That's a huge claim. But I tried to look it up. I tried to do a search if they do fund religion. So it says, no, faith-based organizations may not use federal funds to purchase religious materials such as the Bible, Torah, Quran, or other religious or scriptural materials.
The stars are not what you think and not what you have been told. Now, I'm not religious, but all throughout the Bible and all throughout our ancient past, there's always been reference to the firmament. I want you to pay attention real closely right here. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. Genesis 1:7. Here's the Hebrew depiction of the firmament. As you can see, the stars are on the firmament and the waters are above the firmament. Here is the Egyptian depiction of the firmament and the stars on the firmament. This is another example of the Egyptian depiction. And pretty much every ancient culture and society all depicted the firmament except for us. Now this is a real close-up of the stars on our Nikon P900 83x zoom camera. This is what the stars really look like. You can look these videos up. There's hundreds of videos online of zooming in on the stars, and this is what they look like. Now this is a real close-up of the stars. What does this look like? Waters above the firmament.
Wait, what did he say?
He's at the end of the earth. Now I want to be really clear, because we're from Alabama, we're in church today. We are not flat earthers, okay? I just want anyone who's watching this from California, wherever else, we're not flat earthers. The Bible's not a flat earth. Perfect.
This has become a game at this point, and they're mocking us constantly.
Excuse me? What are you doing here?
I tracked you down because I felt we had a connection.
What?
I'm joking. I work here now.
We're expected to beat the Russians to the moon. I'm here for the casting. Who's he?
You told me that your guys don't do interviews, so I had to hire new guys.
60 missions in Korea. I flew 52 missions in Korea. I flew 52 missions in Korea. How's that? What?
We can't lose to the Russians. We need to shoot the backup version of the moon landing.
You mean to fake it?
The best part about it is the comment section is totally calling them out. And then there's those NPCs that are like, oh my God, you're such a conspiracy theorist. You still think the moon landing was faked? How could they fake it? Because they're a movie production company. NASA launders $50 million a day not to go to the moon, to line their pockets. I swear, people who still believe that we landed on the moon, they just regurgitate the information that they were told in their schools and what their teachers told them. Go watch the moon landing. Go watch the actual footage of the moon landing and tell me, again, I will say it again, that we landed on the moon in a spaceship made of tinfoil. You will never convince me otherwise. We have not been back yet. Again, why have we not been back to the moon? They have enough money. Yes, there is a reason to. It's because we never went. Because we didn't break through the firmament. Elon Musk has been trying to do it for years, and he can't. You will never convince me otherwise. We were indoctrinated as children. We need to be critical thinkers at this point. Think about what you're saying. Please watch the moon landing with a blank set of eyes, and you tell me what you see.
Sea level, not sea curve. Perspective is key. Now let's look at some examples of how water works. In a container, taking its level. Is this how water works? Or that, or this? No, more like that. Science, pseudoscience. Real science, observable, repeatable, measurable, tangible, physical. in its container, seeking its level. Pseudoscience is not actually pseudoscience. It fails to comply with science. So, there you go. Just a bunch of theories and ideas.
So this is a video of a lunar eclipse. A little time lapse for you. That's pretty cool, isn't it? But I wonder how these things even happen. Like, how is a lunar eclipse possible? Because apparently, this is what happens. So the sun and the earth line up with the moon, and the earth casts a shadow on the moon, making it red. The light being reflected from the sun is now red. I mean, this thing looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? Oh, the sigil of Lucifer? Huh, that's weird. It's not a coincidence at all. So, even though light travels in a parallel line, during a total lunar eclipse, that's what happens. And apparently the moon turning red is the earth refracting red light onto the moon. I mean, this doesn't really make any sense to me, guys. I'm just saying. And remember, the moon is completely transparent throughout the day, and you can see blue sky through the moon.
It came in the mail, and y'all are opening it with me. Ooh. Just smell it. Woo! Here we go.
The Flat Earth map dates back over 1,000 years. This map is credited to being created by a Persian astronomer. His name was Al-Biruni, and he lived between 973 AD to 1048 AD. It's the official map of the United Nations and also the United States Geological Survey. It used to be present in many places before the creation of NASA and the Antarctic Treaty in 1959. Here you see it with Admiral Byrd. This map has been restored by Dmitry from Russia with suggestions of mine, Idialenkar. Known by my YouTube channel Flat Earth Banjo, I asked Dmitry to include the Bermuda Triangle and Point Nemo, a place deep in the Pacific where NASA buries rockets. Then Robert Tozzi, a professional mapmaker, came along and enhanced the map even more. There are many people now selling this map online, but if you could order it from my online store, I would greatly appreciate it. Visit my online store now and order one of the items. I humbly thank you.